Welcome, everyone. Today we are tackling a sensitive workplace skill: how to ask for more time without sounding unprofessional.
It is a vital skill. Being able to request an extension properly shows you are responsible and care about the quality of your work.
Exactly. We will guide you through the best vocabulary and phrases to handle this with grace.
Let's start with the most direct term.
To be formal, use the phrase request an extension.
You might say, I would like to request an extension on the project deadline.
This is perfect for emails to supervisors or clients because it is clear and professional.
It sets a serious tone that acknowledges the importance of the timeline. A very common phrasal verb in the office is to push back.
Right. You can ask, could we push back the deadline to next Friday?
It sounds a bit more collaborative and is often used in meetings.
It implies moving the date further into the future.
When you ask for more time, you should always offer a revised schedule.
That is so important. It shows you have a new plan ready to go.
Instead of just saying you are late, you provide a clear roadmap of when tasks will be finished.
It reassures everyone that the project is still under control. Sometimes things happen that we cannot control. We call these unforeseen circumstances.
This is a professional way to say something unexpected went wrong.
You could say, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I need a bit more time.
It sounds much better than just saying I had a problem. When a delay is inevitable, your goal is to mitigate the delay.
To mitigate means to make something less severe.
You can tell your boss, I am working hard to mitigate the delay by focusing on the core tasks first.
It shows you are proactive about fixing the situation. Have you ever felt like work is stuck? That is a bottleneck.
I have run into a bit of a bottleneck with the data is a great way to explain a specific holdup.
It suggests that one specific part of the process is slowing down the rest.
Identifying the bottleneck helps your team understand why the extension is necessary.
Sometimes you need more time to ensure the deliverable quality. A deliverable is the final product you give to a client.
You can say, I want to ensure the quality of the final deliverable, so I need 2 more days.
Most managers will prefer a high-quality result over a rushed, messy one. If a project is complex, you might need to adjust the timeline.
This is a neutral way to talk about changing dates for different phases.
Would it be possible to adjust the timeline for this phase? Is a polite way to ask.
It sounds like a strategic move rather than a failure.
ETA stands for Estimated Time of Arrival.
In the office, it refers to when a task will be done.
You can provide a new ETA when requesting an extension.
For example, my new ETA for the draft is Tuesday morning. If you are in a rush, you might need to buy some time.
This is an idiom meaning to do something to give yourself more time later.
We can send the first half now to buy some time for the rest.
It is a common strategy in fast-paced environments.
Everyone needs a little breathing room sometimes.
This idiom means having enough time or space to work without too much pressure.
I need a bit more breathing room to finish this properly.
It is a very human way to express that you are feeling overwhelmed. When you are negotiating, you need to know the absolute latest deadline.
Ask, what is the absolute latest you would need this by?
This helps you understand how much flexibility there really is.
It is a powerful question to ask your manager or client.
Technical problems are a common reason for extensions.
I have run into a bit of a bottleneck with the software is a perfect way to explain this.
It shifts the focus from your performance to the tools you are using.
Always follow up with a solution or a request for help.
Once they agree, confirm the new date immediately.
Thank you for the extension. I will have it to you by the new deadline.
This closes the conversation professionally and shows your commitment.
Clear communication prevents any further misunderstandings.
We have learned formal terms like request an extension and idioms like breathing room.
We also talked about explaining bottlenecks and focusing on deliverable quality.
Remember to always provide a revised schedule and use professional phrases like unforeseen circumstances.
Great job today. Now let's see these in action.
Mark, I have run into a bit of a bottleneck with the data processing software.
Oh no, that sounds like a problem. Is it going to affect the report?
Yes, I would like to request a brief extension on the report because of it.
How much time do you need?
2 days should be enough to fix the glitch and ensure the quality of the final deliverable.
Okay, let's push back the deadline to Wednesday then.
Emma, as our client, I wanted to discuss the timeline for the new design.
Is there a problem, Mark? We were expecting it by Friday.
Due to some unforeseen circumstances with this supplier, I need to adjust the timeline.
That is disappointing to hear.
I want to ensure the deliverable quality is at its best, so I have prepared a revised schedule for next Tuesday.
If it guarantees a better result, we can accept that new ETA.
Mark, the manager wants the entire project finished by tomorrow. That is just not possible.
I agree. We need to tell them it is unrealistic.
Let's ask what the absolute latest they need it by is before we panic.
Good idea. We should explain that we need more breathing room to do a professional job.
I will mention the current bottleneck in the research phase too.
Let's go talk to them and suggest a more realistic revised schedule.